I'll start with Ava because you started the game on fire. 12 points early and kind of set the tone for the team. Talk about your mentality coming into the game because you were attack mode from the start.
Yeah, I think we haven't been home in a while, haven't played a home game. The excitement of KK being back, having our whole squad here ready to go, seeing the crowd, doubleheader, boys just won a game. For me, like, it was just like so exciting to have everybody back, and like you mentioned before, like how the result of last year's game. So just playing that game for KK, for our team, the way that, you know, they made us look last year, like just to come and like punch back and start the game off hot, start the game off like with a punch, and just kind of get the crowd going and know like, hey, we're here and we're gonna do this. So
you talked about KK. KK today, you looked like your old self. Like you, there were some buckets you made. I said on the broadcast, that's a KK special. Like, talk about how you're feeling and how you felt getting your first start of the year against a rival like Cardinal.
Kind of piggybacking off what Ava said, like I kind of looked at it as my give back game. This is the team that took me out, and I know like when I got hurt and like how the ball just kind of like it was just kept rolling after with the whole game and everything. And not only that, but like just know like how we like have celebrated all week, not just like doing good on offense, and like it just everything is carrying over, and so it just felt good. Like it felt right. It made sense that we came out and we played the way we played. So it was fun. Like I said it in halftime, I was like, y'all, isn't this fun? Like this is how we should be playing all year. But like she said, like, and then when we start adding keys like Sophie, like it'll all really just come together. So this was just the start. We always say new season before, like, well, the other games. But, like, today we started a new season, and then we started a new season on Thursday. So it's just fun.
Coach mentioned you guys, and this is for everybody, you guys made a point of emphasis in transition. Ava, you got out in transition a lot. So just talk about how what you're doing in practice has translated to today's game specifically for you.
yeah, no, I think we, like Sam said, we really emphasized our primary break, and just having like people who are quick and run the floor well. I think like in the beginning, a lot of times like if KK got the rebound, like I was gone, and I have full confidence in her being able to pass me the ball and vice versa. So many times just having like being able to piggyback off of each other and attacking, and then like, hey, I may have made 3 or 4 shots. Now I know like they're collapsing, and then the shooters. You know what I mean? So that just kind of piggybacks off of having everybody back, pushing in primary. Like, I don't even know how many times we like ran an offensive set in the first quarter. And I think like that's when we're at our best. Like I think we're so dangerous when we push the ball and we use our strengths, because like with us two pushing in the lane and then having people like Macy, Molly, Ava Galuzza on the perimeter, like it's really hard to guard.
Macy, you led the team in scoring. You kind of put the game away late with your shooting. Talk about also a little X factor there is you're playing Carbondale, where your sister is the all-time leading scorer, and you filled it up today against that team. Talk a little bit about all that.
Yeah, so I kind of just came into this game with the mindset of like just keep shooting. Like every time I miss a shot, I'm like, you know, next one's in. And, you know, the past couple games have been kind of rough for me shooting-wise, but I've been trying to do a better job of impacting the game in a different way. But, you know, when I saw that first 3 go down, I was like, okay, this is going to be a good shooting game. And then, you know, my teammates just kept feeding me, and they were really good passes. I feel like I did a better job today of moving, like, without the ball to receive a, you know, good pass. So, yeah, I think once I just saw the first couple go in, I was, like, feeling it. And then just playing Carbondale, I feel like it's really special just knowing that Mackenzie was on the sidelines, plus she was the all-time leading scorer. So it was kind of just like, you know, I really wanted to beat them and kind of just prove her wrong, because she always tells me, you know, Carbondale's better, and I'm like, no. So kind of just like a rivalry between the two of us, and it was really special to, you know, have a good shooting night against them, especially.
You guys had a lot of open looks. Is that because you were attacking and pushing the ball? I mean, yes, you had to make the shots, but you had a lot of good open looks in transition. Talk a little bit about why that was. Anyone?
So I kind of think like what Ava said, like we've had like a lot of rough patches like in our like the rest of the season, like even when it came to finishing. So with Ava getting to the basket at will whenever she felt like it, they had to change their game plan. Like, okay, cool, like now we're gonna collapse, and so okay, bet you take that off. We're just gonna kick our shooters because they're gonna shoot it lights out. So I think right now we're just in like getting a feel of like they can't stop us regardless. Okay, you're gonna cut off our drive. Okay, cool. We have shooters. You're gonna take away our shooters. Okay, we got drivers, and then we got people like Ava Stoller shot the 3 today. We've been preaching that like, and I think we play our best when we just go out there and just hoop. Like a lot of times we go out there, we overthink, and like, what's the best time to just go hoop when in primary? She gives us the first 8 seconds. Okay, if you can't figure it out, then okay, let's run a play. And I think we. Personally, like us two, for sure, we were like, okay, let's get it in primary. They can't guard. They can't stay in front of us. They couldn't guard us, so we just took advantage of it.
And it seemed like you guys figured that out pretty much right away. And that was a fast start. But just talk about what goes into just going out there and playing basketball, because it did seem like, in the first few games, maybe there was some overthinking, but today was just really natural, as KK said. So what was just kind of like that difference?
Well, just for example, like, I think we were just having so much more fun together. I think adding KK back just adds so much more, like, that's one huge scorer that she's driving to the paint, and that just opens a lot of stuff because, 2-3 defenders are collapsing on her every time. So I think that just, gets the ball moving. And I don't know, I just had so much more fun out there today, getting a lot of the team back, and now Sophie's coming back soon. But I just think also trust. I think a big part of it is having trust in our teammates. Like, I trust these two to make a shot or to go in there and, get an and one, whatever. And I trust my other teammates too. So I think a lot of it is just, building that trust among each other. And then that starts in practice. I feel like this week was a really good practice, or a really good week of practices for us. So.
Comment about this, because this seems dangerous for your opponents. When you have Evansville, your big scored a combined 36. Today, they scored 1, but the guards stepped up and scored.
Yeah.
So talk about anyone can score at any time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I think like also with what you were asking, I think that like it makes it so much easier, like trusting your teammates around you. Like in the beginning of the game, the open lanes that I got or the shots that I make, it's like, okay, like they're helping on KK a lot, or like they're like worried about her, and like I'm just gonna attack. And then it's like, oh, this girl has 10 points, like now we know like they have to help, and now we hit Macy. Like I would have never had those first 12 if like I don't have my teammates around me. Macy would have never hit those shots if we're not in there to drive and kick. So I just think like we talked about in the locker room, like, and Coach Sam had like 5 players had double digits. Like that's the kind of team that we are. And like knowing that like start off hot, whatever, like it can be a different person's game at any time. And like letting that person do what they do and piggybacking off of it, like doing your role. Like I think we just did a really good job of like doing that today. And even the times, like even the shots we missed, I don't think we took many bad shots. And like I think that's such a good thing for us, and that translates to like our percentages being so high. It was just like open teammates, open shots, and I think we need to carry on with that, and we're gonna be really dangerous in the OVC.
Mm-hmm.
I said something to Coach about the 25-0 fast break point advantage, and I saw KK and Ava kind of fist bumped each other. How proud are you guys of that? 25 fast break points, and you didn't allow any.
Yeah.
Because
Everyday drill.
Everyday drill. I think every day. Every practice
drill.
we have at least 3 to 4 drills that's just focused on primary break, like getting it and going. Like they want us to go out there and like if we can score as quickly as possible, then okay, cool. And then bring it back out if you don't have any looks. But we literally like I can't tell you how many times a coach says primary. Whether it's in a game, whether it's in practice, that's like embedded in our brain. And I think going forward, like our team seeing that, like 25-0 is okay. That's crazy. And then like transition defense, we also work on that like as well, like getting back to the lane and then filling out to where we need to go. So that's just a product of like in practice, like and it being embedded in our brain, like us finally getting it, and like now that we see it.
Are you more proud of the 25 fast breaks or the 0 allowed?
I think 0.
0.
Yeah.
The 0 allowed, like, that's great.
Yeah, and it's like so motivating, you know, for the team to see it finally translate, because I feel like transition defense is a struggle across the whole country for teams, and you know, especially I feel like we're always working on transition defense. So to see it like translate to a game, that's really motivating for the team.
Awesome game. Great job.
Thank you.
you.